Preservation of capital is more important than making money. And you want to lock in your trade, you also want to protect your downside at the same time.
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to another edition of AmericanDreamTrading.com's live future education and training program. So this is an outreach of AmericanDreamTrading.com, which was founded by, is owned by, is managed by, is controlled by, is incorporated by Chad Christian, who we affectionately call Coach. Why do we call him Coach? Because he helps us navigate the muddy waters of everything investing, such as swing trading, day trading, long-term investing, income investing, cash covered calls, cash secured puts, you name it. If it can be invested in, Coach educates us in it. What I'm trying to do here right now is TikTok software. I'm trying to get the thing back up and running again because it decided it just didn't want to right before I went to go live. So I got to go back here and refix something here. So please be with me. My name is Mark McSee, so I will be talking and trying to program at the same time. Anyway, we're glad you could be here with us. I am one of the moderators here at AmericanDreamTrading.com, and we're glad you could be here with us today. You know the routine. This is your first time being with us today. All you got to do is click subscribe, share, mark your notification, and there we go. This might work now. There we go. I got to get me in the right spot. Of course, this isn't going to work very good. I got to change all this in the background. Yada, yada, yada. I got to make me bigger for TikTok. There we go. So, anyway, click subscribe, like, share, and notify so that you do not miss any of our upcoming broadcasts. We are live here 3 times daily, Monday through Friday. Coach is live from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. Eastern Time. I'm live here with the Futures Education Program from 2 to 4, and then we have the aftermarket show over on our YouTube channel, American Dream Trading. Check that out. Over there on our YouTube channel, American Dream Trading, you'll find over 2,000 free, absolutely free training videos that you can peruse through at your convenience. So if you haven't been over there yet, check that all out. We're glad you could be here. We will answer any questions you have concerning futures for the next 2 hours. So if you have any questions, feel free to enter those into your social media chat box. And we'll try to do our best to answer them as time allows. All right, good to see Doug and James over there and J-Dog. They're over there talking about trades today. I see Doug made over $3,000 today. Good job, Doug. J-Dog's up over $40. That's great. Keep up the good work. Shows that you're making headway. Okay, so and then he was also paper trading with James was paper trading. So good job. Gouda job, as we say here, like Gouda cheese. So, anywho, we've had some nice movements in the market up and down. It was choppy. It was boring there for the last couple hours. Now things are starting to pick up here a little bit. I know I was giving away money because I was bored and I was clicking when I shouldn't have, and entering trades probably not at the best opportune time, trying to squeeze pennies out of a trade and getting my face tore off in the process, even though I knew better than to do that. Right, so here, let me see. I got to change the effects on this here. Give me 1 second. I am trying to, I want filter. There's where I want. Let me see. What I got here? I got to pick all these goofy filters. I tell you what, I don't know. We'll go here. What's this do? What's this one do? There we go. Nope, I don't want that part of it. There we go. All right, now we're cooking. Now if this thing will work on TikTok, they'll be able to join us live here. Getting ready to hit the old button to go live here. And it's a spinning and a spinning and a spinning, which is what it did before. So that's all right. We'll work it out. All right. NQ, I'm up on this trade presently over here. I was already in this trade before we went live, kind of. And end up actually switching positions on it. I don't know if ES is probably doing the same thing, would be my guess, right? So anyway, been an up and down day. I did very well today. Did well bigly my overall account, and so I had a pretty good day. I did a lot, like I say, I did a lot of dumb trades. I was doing things I shouldn't had, right? And gave money back when I really didn't need to, which was kind of dumb on my part. But, you know, like I say, I ain't the brightest bulb in the pack. So, all right. TikTok is still not live. This thing is still spinning. Still spinning. Still spinning. And it'll just have to keep spinning until it goes live, I guess. I don't know what the issue is. I did everything I know how to do, Captain. So we'll let that go. We'll see what happens here. ES is climbing back up to the top. What you see here on my screen is NQ. This is Trading View, by the way, in the background here. It's an independent charting software that can also trade through. So there we go. Now it's going to come up here to this double top and kind of hang out, huh? Is that what you're going to do? Is that the games you're going to play now? This time of the day, this is what you want to do. Instead of just keep going all the way up or going all the way down. That's all right. We don't care. We'll take the money anyway, lock it into our account, bank it. You know, if he wants to play games, we'll play games, right? I don't care. I'm not particular. I'll take whatever I can get, the trade, lock in my profits, take my ball, take my money, and go home. All right, now I'm out of the trade. Okay, now I can concentrate on what I'm doing without wrecking my personal account. Because, you know, I don't trade my personal account live for that very reason. It's too distracting. The way that thing's going up and down today. Whew. All right. All right, let's see here. I got to get this thing go live yet on TikTok. Yeah. It says retry. Whatever. Whatever. We'll retry. I know Coach was having some issues today during his live with his TikTok. I don't know if you ever resolved them or not, to tell you the truth. Oh, no. You see who's over there? Eric Moto's in the house. Eric! 88% on SPY. Good job. Good job. Good job. It's like taking money, candy from a baby. Eric over there making babies cry, taking their money from them. Over there in the big old SPY and Apple today. All right, that's enough crying. Hush. There you go. There we go.
Zip it.
Oh, attention. Uh-oh. I got a natural gas red EWO alert. Well, natural gas ought to be about done trading right. Well, matter of fact, it probably should be done already, I would think. Must be getting ready to shut down. I thought it was a quarter after. Maybe it's 20 after when it shuts down. Never mind, because it's getting ready to stop trading here for the day. TikTok's still not up yet. It's still trying. It's still trying to find a connection. Might not have TikTok with us today. So it'll be all YouTubers today. And Facebook, and LinkedIn, and Twitch, and Twitter, and Kicks. All right. All right, what do we got here? Let's scroll back up, see what kind of questions we have here today. Big news of the week. This is a big earning for the big tech, such as Meta, Microsoft, Apple, etc. So we ought to see some nice movements in the markets, maybe starting tomorrow through Thursday night, when all the big dogs really start releasing their earnings. So you may get some wild swings depending on what they report, right? We also have the infamous or famous, I tend to say infamous, FOMC meeting where the Fed gives their interest rate decision, which will be released on Wednesday at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. If you recall, the last time we played that, it went nuts and we was able to make a boatload of money off the movement in the markets during its knee-jerk reaction, even though nothing really happened. They're not really expecting any. The consensus is, whoever they are, the consensus is, Mr. and Mrs. Consensus, is that it's not going to change, that they're not going to change. I'm trying, James. TikTok won't cooperate. I'm still trying as we speak. So Mr. and Mrs. Consensus, whoever they are, I think they were big. Wasn't that Mr. Consensus? Wasn't he a baseball player? Anyway, their consensus is that they're not going to change rates. So now if they would, then that would be a big deal, right? Markets might really go nuts then. So, Yeah, this TikTok, this software just don't want to work today. I don't know. Did I pull the plug on my router? No, because this one's working. What's that tell you? Anyway. Glad you could be here with us. Let's see, what else we got? We're looking at NQ, Eric. We ain't looking at SPY. Might be getting somewhere. Let me try here. Let me see. I'll give it another college try after this. I'm shutting TikTok software off. Here we go. All right, we'll click live one more time here and see what happens. Can't promise any success here, but we're going to give it the old college try. Bad for you is I never graduated from college. Apparently, at my age, it doesn't matter. I don't think I needed college. You think college really benefited me any, Doug? Went for a year. It didn't really benefit me. I don't know.
You know, I went for 8.5. It didn't do shit for me.
Yeah. Take your money, right?
Yeah. I had a good time, though.
Oh, I did, too. I got to learn, meet all kinds of interesting people, do all kinds of stuff. Even things you're not really supposed to do, you know, those kind of things. But that's neither here nor there. What else we got going on here? And any noise you hear in the background, my water softener system decided to start recirculating. Sorry. Who was that? Was that Eric's moto? That's who it sounded like. Is that who it is?
Let's go, Mark.
Let's go, Eric. Tell me about your day, Eric. What's happening? What's up? What's the good news? What's the good word? Where's all the hip kids? What are they all up to?
Yeah, I've just been trading the ES, MES main. I've been trading SPY too with it. So when SPY broke that 636.63 area on support, it literally flushed again. That's the third try. Burp, all the way down to 635.54. And then I was using MES main on that trade, and we got it down all the way to 409, if you will, and got a little bounce there off that support. And we're pretty much underneath the 9 right now. So yeah, man, it's been pretty groovy. I'm still up 29% on these last few runners that I have.
Wow. Runners, what's a runner?
A runner, it's basically, let's say you get 10 contracts and you shave a few, and then you have just 3-4 runners.
Oh, that's that shedding thing that I don't do. Oh, I see. Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm going to try to listen to Coach about doing that once in a while here. He'd probably be proud if I do it. But I shed all once, Eric. I don't know if you ever heard, Eric, but I shed all at one time. Well, I don't have no runners. They're all running together, or they're all sitting on the porch together. That's how I do it. So
nice.
It's all right, Eric. I had a good day today myself. I traded NQ starting about 2:45 this morning Eastern time, and traded it up, down, all around, sideways. I had maybe 2 trades that weren't 3 max, maybe, that weren't NQ today. I stayed in it all day, hammered it. Caught some nice. Well, I wrote it down back through that gap that it went up through, last night when the futures markets opened. So good.
Nice.
How'd Apple do today? Did the Apple gang didn't do good today, or what?
I didn't trade this morning. I was pretty tired, so I just slept in.
Tired?
Got some rest.
Tired? You're like 20 years old. How can you be tired? You should be full of vin and vinegar. Come on.
Just from the 3 miles that I do every single day, I just decided to get some sleep in. But I literally just sat in right now at around 10:30. Made 2 scalps, and then now I'm just trading MES and SPY.
You should trade while you're running, Eric. You can combine two loves into one.
I do.
Oh, all right.
In the morning with Apple, I'll leave like my lucky 2 runners and let those print.
All right. What's the ES going to do here now? I don't know. It's kind of still hanging there. It's consolidating. Ain't looking good. Getting sleepy over there, just kind of hanging out. But I got that level down at double bottom there, right down there at that 409, 410 level. You know, I don't know what it wants to do there. Just hanging out right now. So I want to see it pull down there and break through that channel and just burn, baby, burn. And make us lots. But if it wants to go up, well, we could do that too. I ain't in particular. I'd rather go down. I love it when it goes down. Love the down trades. Like NQ. See, look at NQ. NQ's right there. Look at how NQ's just wants to listen and go down. It wants to go back down there, down at the bottom there with that double bottom down there below the same thing like ES is, same situation, right? So we're looking for it. This is the point of resistance right here, right? So if I draw a line there, I don't have to have a line there, but I'll pop one on there just for you fine folks because I like you so much, you know. Yeah, it looks like TikTok just don't want to go live today. I don't know what their problem is. I tell you. I'm going to try. I'm keep hitting that go live button, but it don't want to work. So this is the last try. After this, I ain't going to keep trying anymore. All right. So what do we got going on over there in YouTube land? Any questions over there? We still have promos running this week. Hey, big news here at AmericanDreamTrading.com. Is somebody else live on TikTok? Is that the issue? From American Dream, it shouldn't be, right? All right. Well, it acted like it wants to try to go live this time, so we'll see. We'll see if it pops up. Dave?
I trialed my live and it went through without any problems. So just FYI.
Yeah, it's on this end. Oh, we're waiting to see what happens here. It's still spinning. It's just software. I'm using Studio Live, Dave. You're probably not using that. You're probably just using the TikTok app, correct?
That is correct.
There's the difference. That's the difference.
All right.
Because, oh, Dave, I don't know, Dave. This just don't want to work today. If this time's out this time, well, that's the end. I ain't going to keep clicking it when it ain't going to work anyway. So, all right, what's NQ going to do? I'm waiting on it to get heavy here. It's just kind of consolidating. What's the Russell doing? Let's take a look at the Russell. Is Russell up here? Oh, well, Russell can break out. Russell's got some room to move up. It's got a little bit. All right, TikTok, you're done. I can't. I'm sorry. I just don't want to work today. All right. So, I'm not playing with that anymore. I'm officially done with it. All right, so here we go. Why don't I have my... There it is. Okay, hang on. Lost my screen there for a minute. So, Russell's got a little bit of room to move up here to this double top, which it looks like it wants to try to do right now, as you can see. Right there. It's got room to come up here, double top, probably pause, pull back. NQ, I like NQ, always do like NQ, traded it all day long today. QQQ's right, Eric? Over there in the stock world. Come on. QQQ. Well, you know, now they're starting to go up. So probably
look at MCL Main.
Well, oil? Well, I don't want to look at oil. Let's take a look. See here. What's oil doing? Oh, look at that pop. Look at that. Oh, careful there. That's a historical level there at that 66.75. It's got to break and hold before it can get through there. Take my word on it.
Yep.
You can take that to the bank. You can put that in your pipe and smoke it. But if it can break and hold above there, oh, that'd be good news for oil. Then you should be good up to 67, 67.05-ish. So you'd have clear skies between that 66.75 on up. Now there's a little minor double top right here, but you know, it's so minor I wouldn't even be that concerned at 66.85. But you know, you never know. You don't really.
This 66.80 is a resistance here. Oh!
Look at that. What did I just say, Eric? Where did you just hear this? What just happened there, Eric? Did you not hear it come right out of my pie hole? Look what it did, Eric. Did it not exactly what come out of my pie hole 15 seconds ago just happened? I don't know where. I can't believe we ain't. I can't believe we ain't charging for this show, Eric. We're giving all this stuff away for free. What's up with that? Man, we're going to have to start selling tickets to this show. That's all I'm saying. That's all I can say. Oh, look at that. Oh, man. That old dude on the interwebs, he knows some things that I learned from Coach. There you go.
Nice.
I don't know what to tell you. I called it exactly two levels before it happened.
MCL Maine.
There you go. CL for the big boys. The ones that got off the porch and ain't hanging out with the puppies. They play CL. So, all right.
Hey, that's a chip color. Get it.
Look at it. Look. Yeah.
Wow.
Uh-huh.
We got 66.90.
Yeah. And you got 95, which was today's high. So
Yep.
That's all you got to worry about. Right there. Really, you only got to worry about 66.95 because that was the day high. That's going to test that and go up there and probably pull back because, people don't like break through new places. But we'll see here if it bounces off 66.95, which it more than likely statistically will. But nothing's a guarantee in this world, right? But we'll watch it anyway. By the way, for you playing at home, CL or MCL is crude oil.
Crude oil.
Crude oil. Pays $1 per tick on MCL, pays $10 a tick on CL. A tick is 1 penny. So every time this goes up 1 penny, you make $10. Every time it goes down 1 penny, you lose $10. Or if you're doing the micros, then it's $1 up and $1 down. I love trading oil. So let's see what happens here. I just want to see this bounce off that 66.95.
I'll take that dollar anytime.
Yeah, there you go.
MCL Maine, baby, let's go.
Go. You playing
Base hits.
Are you playing the big boys yet, Eric? You still playing with micros?
No, I'm still playing the micros.
All right. Just don't buy over 5, because then if you're buying over 5, you might as well buy a E-mini. Because your fees. Of your fees.
Yeah, no, that's true. That makes sense. I'm more of an options trader, but when I do trade futures, I just dabble into the micros.
You know what we think about options traders here, Eric? I used to be one. I used to be one, Eric. I don't look back. I drank the Kool-Aid, Garrick.
It's trying to break here.
It's got to go get above 66.95, Eric. Can't go anywhere until it hits that and pulls back.
Yep.
I'm just saying, they might be getting nervous before it gets there because it's never always, it's like hand grenades. Close is good enough sometimes, right?
And then if it can possibly break above that 66.95, then you have 67.06.
Yeah. I don't really have a line there, but right here's where we're talking about. This little faint green line is a 66.95. I got a line of 67.05. What did you say?
67.06.
Okay, we're only a penny difference. I'll take that. You ask 10 people, they're going to give you 10 different numbers, right?
We're at 66 or we're at 66.92 right now.
Yeah.
Let's see what I can do.
All right, we'll sit here and watch. We'll watch the paint dry. How's that? 66.91. You only need 4 more cents. Now we're back down to 90. Now we're back to 91. Come on. You want to do it or not? Let's see. What's the old L2 show? L2 show. Yeah, they're about even. You do have a nice order up there at 95, which is the number we called out. But it's got to sell off all the other ones. They keep throwing orders in. It wants to pull back a little bit. People are getting a little nervous about that level. So, be all right. You can see it got there pretty close to where we said it would be. So, all right. What else we got going on here? Where's my NQ doing, Eric? I like NQ. I play DS all the time, and I play NQ all the time. So.
NQ's still heavy, man.
Oh, I know. It's beautiful.
Same with the MES, they can break that 412.25.
Daddy, did you print that?
What?
Open mic. Sorry.
Dave.
Dave. Ugh.
I tell you what, you should never let boomers be in control of computers. I tell you what, they'll mess it up every time. Oh, wait, that's me I'm talking about. I wasn't talking about you, Dave. I was talking about me. All right. So it's going down all day then. Is that what you're saying, Eric? This is just going to just crater all day, right? No? No, we don't do that. We trade the trade that's in front of us. We don't form a bias. It may very well go down the rest of the day. You don't know. But the way this thing's been acting, especially when we hit power hour, we don't know what's going to happen, right? It can go all the way up and all the way down and all the way back up again. See it happen all the time. That's why Coach says don't trade during power hour, right? So.
Yeah, what's that old saying that he says, trade what the market gives you?
Trade to trade. Yep. Take what is yours. Well, anyway, as I've probably tried to say 3 times now and got derailed because that's just how I am. Friday. Mark your calendars now. It is ADT, American Dream Trading's 3rd year anniversary of being live every day for the last 3 years. Coach is going to have a big celebration. There'll be testimonies. There'll probably be prizes. There'll be giveaways. There'll be tears flowing. There'll be cheers happening. And it'll be just a crazy day. You get to hear from all the different members over the years and talk about ADT and their experiences. So you don't want to miss it. I don't know what Coach is doing yet. He hasn't told us moderators what he's actually got planned, but there may be some super membership discounts that day. Can't say for sure. It might be some prize giveaways, some money giveaways. I heard that Dave guy, he might put up like 10 grand of his own money or something. I don't know. That's just a rumor. I don't know. It was the internet. One of them interweb rumors, on the dark webs that I found. I don't know if it's true or not, but probably isn't, but you never know. But anyway, it ought to be a great time. Who knows what you might get just for showing up. So you want to be there 9 a.m. This Friday, 9 a.m. Eastern time this Friday. The show will probably be, if I know Coach, it won't be limited to just those 2 hours. It will probably be an extended show. I don't know how long, but I'm going to guess probably until noon or whatever, till he decides he's done and wore out for the day, right? So check that out Friday. Mark your calendars, set an alarm, make sure your notifications are set. You do not want to miss this Friday's 3-year anniversary extravaganza. There might be even balloons involved, maybe a clown. I don't know. Dancing dogs and trick ponies, and there might be all kinds of stuff. So there'll be something there for everybody. Come on in. I would highly suggest you do bring a box of Kleenex and set it on wherever you're watching or listening, because you'll probably need it if past history is any guide. So check that out this Friday. Don't want to miss it. You might miss an opportunity of a lifetime. Just saying. I don't know for anything for a fact. I'm just saying. Take it or leave it. So anyway, what day is that? Friday. August 1st. There you go. Don't miss it. Because you know what Matthew would say.
All right.
Yes, he would. What's going on, Eric? This ain't going down. It's going up now. What's going on? What's happening? Don't forget to bring your ADT party hats on Friday. Hey, I got a new hat. I just came in the mail the other end of the week, last week. Got me a new white trucker's ball cap. Pretty sharp.
What color?
White.
What color?
White. I'm going to be like Coach. I got me an all white one.
Nice.
Yeah. I might even wear it. I don't know. Well, here, I got it. It's right here. Go ahead.
You see where we got that bounce mark on MES, 412.25? Mm-hmm. That's where I called that line.
There you go. Here we go. Look, here you go. Live for the first time today on Futures Live. There's my new hat. There it is, huh? Is that like styling?
Oh, let's see it.
Look at that.
See it. Put it on.
I got it on.
Let me refresh my YouTube live.
Oh, Eric. You could be on the Zoom Live. You are on the Zoom Live. All you got to do is look at your... Oh, wait, I don't have that screen share with that. Anyway, yeah. YouTube will be there in about... There it is. There it is.
Nothing.
There it is.
Nice.
There it is.
Sheesh.
Ah.
Dang.
Yeah.
Nice.
Huh? You know, we cut no corners here at American Dream Trading other than hiring a talent like me. But other than that, they don't cut corners anywhere else, you know. You know, they see me laying around. Hey, can you do these lives? I'm like, yeah, whatever. Okay, so isn't that styling? Huh? First time I wore it. There you go. Don't want to get it all dirty. Yeah. You know what else that goes with? Oh, you know what else that goes with? I don't know if this will show up. Oh, look at that. There's my American Dream Trading cup, coffee mug. Yum, 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 yum. Good. Look at that. Is that not sweet? And it says,
I can't believe that thing fits on that big brain of yours.
I know. Well, it's adjustable. You know, it's fully adjustable. That's even the best thing about it. Even though I have a fat head, this will fit fat heads 4 times the size of my fat head. So you could have a really fat head and it would still work. Yeah, look at that. What's that say on the back? If there were only one place. AmericanDreamTrading.com. What else did I got? I got all kinds of. I got me. I wouldn't show up very good on here. Even got me a mouse pad. It's the size of my desk. It's laying over here. And what else do I got? I got some other stuff here. I don't know what else. You know, I use my coffee cup, my hats all the time. Oh, I got me some shirts too. I got me a shirt upstairs. I haven't worn that one for a while. It's a T-shirt. I had a really small. It was one of the original ones. It's got a really small emblem on it. So anyway, hey, does this look nice or what? That new hat? Huh? Does that look nice? I'll have to wear that. I don't know. We'll see. I haven't been wearing a hat lately. I always used to wear a hat. I haven't lately. Anyway, don't want to miss Friday.
Friday.
Now, we got a big week this week. You got big tech earnings coming out. You got Microsoft, Meta, Apple, etc., all coming out. All the big dogs coming out with their earnings this week. So it ought to be really good in the futures. We could trade them indices up and down and all around and just make tons of money. Fun. Tons of money. I know I did today. So I had a pretty good day today, Eric. I don't know if you saw it posted over there. I don't say it out loud to the freeze, but all the paid members, they know what I did today. So one of the benefits of it, you know. So
I got that 80-some% on SPY today. So
wow.
That's 3 trades today, dual scalps.
There you go.
And then that 80% breakout that I got.
Good for you. Mm-hmm. Good for you. What else is going on here? Let's see. Any other questions? Let me see. Questions up here. Oh, we don't have any questions. What's going on? Have I taught everybody everything they ever wanted to know? Because I don't have any questions up there.
So what follows the Russell?
What's what?
What follows the Russell?
What follows the Russell? Well, it's kind of marches a beat of its own drum because it's small cap. Okay.
Gotcha.
That's like IWM. IWM is the Russell.
Yeah.
Okay.
In the stock world, but you know what we do about that when people talk about stocks? But if they come in here talking about stock options. So anyway, yes, this is the same thing as IWM. The Russell RTY is the father of IWM, which is the child. So if you want to think of it that way, yep, it's small cap sector, Russell 2000. Very interest rate sensitive. So, you know, if they would cut rates Wednesday, which they probably aren't, you know, that would directly affect RTY. It also affects trading on the T-bills and all those other things that we can trade in the futures markets. So that'll be something to take a look at also. Their decision will also, when it's released at 2 p.m. this Wednesday, Eastern Time. It is Wednesday, right? I think so, yeah. That will usually cause a knee-jerk reaction in the indices such as ES and the NASDAQ. And if you're experienced, you can trade them. Now, the other thing we have to remember when those come out, that at 1 o'clock, if you're with Webull, Every broker's a little bit different, but they jack the margin rates up generally to the overnight rates. I know Trade of Eights goes up 4x on their day rate, so it's probably about the same. But the rates are always increased during that time due to increased volatility. Now, Webull, for instance, raises theirs up from 1 p.m. till 3 p.m. because the meeting comes out at 2 o'clock. The decision is released to the press at 2 o'clock, and then at 2:30, the Fed chairman actually has a statement that he says, reads publicly, and then he starts taking questions from the International Financial Press Corps. So he starts taking questions. So the market's usually reactive to the words that come out of his pie hole. So even though everybody doesn't really expect much, it's always a fun time. If you've never, matter of fact, that's the reason they raise margin up, I believe, is to keep the small fish out of the market. That's why the rates, you have to have a larger account to be able to trade during that 1 to 3 p.m. with Webull anyway. Some brokers are different. Some are 15 minutes before and whatever after the event. So, first yawn. And so if you're not experienced and you don't, or you don't have a large enough account to even trade it, which you shouldn't anyway, because why do you want to get your face ripped off for a short period of time? But anywho, if you've never done it, it's fun to paper trade. See if you can decide and catch the wave whenever that news comes out. See how fast your reflexes are. See if you can get in and get out of the trade, locking in money, because usually it'll shoot one way or the other really fast. So very risky. But that's something you could do Wednesday, paper trade that right at 2 o'clock. And then it'll get a little bit reactive again around 2:30 when he starts speaking. So we will try to, I got some obligations I got to do Wednesday, but I intend to start the feed early that day like we did the last couple times. That way we can be live and be together here if you can make it before 2. And we can watch what happens to the markets live right at exactly 2 p.m. on Wednesday Eastern Time. So if you can make it then, you might want to try to join us. And we can listen to the news release. Of course, everything reacts before the news wire gets it. So, all right, so that'll be a good fun time for all to be had. So come on over and join us. And join us on Friday. And join us every day here from 2 to 4 p.m. All right, questions. Where's the question? Questions. Who makes the best sandwich? I don't know. My wife makes some pretty good sandwiches. How do we get one of them shirts? Well, you would get online and go search Rima, R-I-M-A. These are Rima brand shirts. It's a special polyester blend. They're smooth as silk and very durable. This one here itself is probably at least 15 years old, and it still looks brand new. I got some in my closet that are, and I'm not exaggerating, 20 years old, and they still look brand new. And I wear them all the time. So, got a whole closet full of them. You can order them online. I got them when we first went to, I believe it was St. Martin. I think the first time we visited there, I think that's where it was at. We ran into that shirts, and then I loved them so much after I got home, I started buying them online. And that's all I've been buying. I usually buy a couple new ones every year. And acquire them. Rima, R-I-M-A. Romeo, Indigo, Mark Albert, Rima. They're not expensive either. They're like $20, and then they run sales and stuff too. So
Let's go, Mark.
let's go. Where are we going? What's going? What's going? What?
I'm looking at the MES, man.
Oh.
Like always. It's my favorite one.
I'm looking at NQ like always, Eric. Come on.
You know, I'm in a few.
All right, so now
I'm
it's
in a little
going to the
trade right
moon.
here.
Is that where it's going to the moon now? This time? We're going to the moon? There's a big, wide open gap up there ahead of it, as far as I can see.
I'm already up 5%. You know what I mean?
No.
Dabba do you? How does Coach say it? Dabba do you?
Look at the gap that this got once it breaks through this barrier here. If it could break through, ES can break
Perfect.
through, and NQ.
Perfect.
Oh, this could go to
There
the
we
moon.
go.
I could see
There we
wealth
go.
in everybody's checkbook if that happens.
Now I'm up 26.32%.
Look at that go. I got NQ on one screen here, and then I got ES on one of my other computer monitors here that I'm looking at. Yeah, they're both.
We have a resistance here at 415.75, but we can break and hold here. We're looking at 416.67, and then to the moon, possibly.
Maybe.
I'm up 26% though on these spies.
Yeah, I see one at 416. You might well call it 417. They like even number. 416.75. Here it comes right now. Here it comes now. A dabble do you?
Coach, every time he says that, it's funny.
A dabble do you? You know what that is, don't you?
Yep.
Brill cream. People don't even know what a brill cream is. A dabble do you? That's what that's from.
Let's go.
That's stuff your grandpa used to use, Eric.
If only you can learn from this trade. If only you can learn how to trade, man. Where can I learn how to trade?
AmericanDreamTrading.com. By the way, you'll notice we're not a call-out group. We don't tell you when to buy or when to sell. We will discuss the trade. We'll talk about levels, but it's up to you to decide when to enter a trade or exit a trade. And it's our goal here at AmericanDreamTrading.com to provide you with an education so that you can develop a skill over time. It's not easy, but you can develop a skill over time so that you can decide what constitutes a good trade for you, when to enter a trade, when to exit a trade, how to use the indicators that you see on your chart, how to get historical levels accurately on your chart, and how to put all that information to make a wise, educated decision on investing. And that helps you develop a skill that nobody can take away from you. Coach gave me this skill. I mean, I had to work for it. He didn't just hand it out in a Cracker Jack box. But over time, I developed a skill. Now Coach can't even take it away from me. I can do this the rest of my life. If Coach never works another day in his life, shuts American Dream Trading down, guess what? I can still get up tomorrow morning and pick right up where I left off because I have a skill not even he can take away from me. So that's a great thing. Wouldn't you like rather do that to make your own decisions? You get it on these call-out groups. What good are they? You know, number one, you're listening to a call-out on something that might not fit your risk tolerance profile. Maybe something super risky. You don't know, right? You're just doing what some random dude's yelling at you on the internet, right? So, and, you know, what if that dude don't show up or dudette, right? Doesn't show up that day. Now what do you buy? Well, you don't know because you didn't learn nothing. All you did was listen to what somebody screamed at you. Buy, sell, right? And it's also kind of borderline illegal for them to do that, to tell you when to buy and sell, unless they're a licensed financial advisor. And no one, including myself here at American Dream Trading, are licensed financial advisors. And as such, we can never give you financial, investment, or tax advice at any time. This is for educational purposes only. Never mimic what you see on my screen or hear coming out of my pie hole. And there, we just made all our lawyers, they're all jumping for joy now. I said the legal disclaimer. So got that out of the road for the day. So be very wary when you have call-out groups. Yes, sir.
There goes Apple.
Are we trading Apple here, Doug?
No, it was me. I'm just saying because it's gonna affect SPY.
Oh, I tell you.
Yeah, and then the ES. I'm looking at the ES getting heavy too, dude.
Dave, do we trade Apple here? Oh, Eric. I know you're using it for comparison purposes because it does have a direct reflection on ES and NQ, right? It's
exactly.
It's more so in the mornings, but yes. It's one of the big boys. It's heavily weighted in both indexes, I believe. Correct? ES and NQ. Is it part of the Dow too or not? I don't think so. But, anywho, I like NQ. What's the Russell doing? Russell bounced off
Russell.
to the 200 on a 1 minute chart.
Do the Russell.
Yep, we can do that. I'm surprised you know that song, Eric. As young as you are, you're like what, 22? You know, so, you know. Yeah, I'm surprised you know that old song. Anyway, back in disco days.
All right.
You know
Let's
disco
make some
sucks,
money.
Eric. Disco sucks, Eric.
We got 5 minutes to power hour, Mark.
Yeah, I
You
know.
ready for that?
Eric, you know disco sucks, right?
Disco is cool, man.
No, disco sucks. There's two camps back in them days, and I was back in them days. One either was disco was cool, or disco sucks. And see, I was what they would call classic rock today, and lover. You know, Pink Floyd and all the heavy rock and roll stuff. Yeah, Chubby Checkers. You know. All right, well, we're going to get up there to that 416.75, Eric, or what? It looks like it just wants to fall short. It doesn't want to break out of that channel. It's awful weak looking.
It needs to break that 415.75. And then you see that 21 and 55. I'm wanting to cross in the 1 minute.
Yep.
They haven't yet, but they want to.
They want to.
That's why I'm looking at on these spy calls. Well, I'm actually in the spy call.
Well, NQ is doing okay.
You see how I cheat the system?
How do you cheat? Nobody
By
likes cheaters.
Just by just being smart, man. Have you heard that phrase? Work smart, not hard.
Yeah, that's me. I'm the ultimate in lazy. That's how I am.
I wake up late. You know what I mean? I still nail these 80%ers like it was no big deal.
Eric, you wake up late?
See.
Why aren't you up making money? A young kid full of energy, vim and vigor, and finally got a full level of testosterone and all that. Why aren't you up early trading, Eric? Come on.
Oh, today was the only day I woke up late.
Wow. I mean, I started trading at 2:45 this morning while you were still sleeping, while you were still in your jammies.
Apple there, it's getting heavy. It's going to pull SPY with it.
You could be up
He's
trading.
West Coast, 2:45. He might still be up.
Oh, we don't
Like
care.
11
He's
PM
young.
out there.
He's young. He can handle it. Young and strong. He works out. He runs. We've seen him at the gym. He's taking videos of himself while he's at the gym. You know, all the girls are chasing him around. He gets all kinds of exercise trying to run away from them. You know, so you know. Anyhow.
You see that pullback?
Yep.
That's caused.
That's on your dumb ES causing that. You know.
That's an AAPL getting that pull on SPY.
Did it? Why didn't you tell me about that, Eric, before it happened? Come on, Eric.
That's why I kept saying Apple getting heavy. And that's why
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you. All right.
You see how on MES main on the 1 minute you have the 21 and 55. They're like.
Yeah, they're like, sitting on top of each other right now.
Exactly, they're crushed, but Apple it being heavy. That's what's causing it to get heavy now.
Yep. Does that mean it's going down all the way now, rest of the day? Is that what that means?
Nope, not yet.
Oh, all right, okay.
A full confirmation.
Oh, so we need to trade. Is that what you're telling us?
Oh man, I should have just went on that one instead. Damn, this is bleeding good.
It'll be all right. A lot of chaos, right? What time is it? We got 30 seconds before Power Hour officially kicks in. What's Power Hour? Power Hour is the last full trading hour of the day, the New York Stock Exchange. People will tend to exit their positions and lock in their profits, take their ball and go home for the day. Or while other people are getting out and the price is dropping, they may see that as a buying opportunity and they may jump in and start buying, right? And then it'll create another frenzy and more people will pile in, and then it'll get to a certain level and they're like, I'm out, dump it. And they'll get out and it goes back down. So sometimes you can actually get a wild swing all the way up and all the way down and all the way up. You never know. We've had some of them here in the last week or two. There for a while, it was just kind of ho-hum. It didn't really just doing like it's doing now. It's moving a little bit, but nothing to write home to mom about. All right, James, who wants to know what makes the best sandwich? Well, my wife. Okay, what other questions? Uh-oh. Another yawn. Whew. I warned everybody, boy, I'm going to have a hard time staying awake today. Let's see. What else we got? To me, it looks like all the people that's in over there in our YouTube is American Dream Trading people. Where's all the free members at? What's going on over there? If you're not a paid member of American Dream Trading, type in on one in the chat box there. I'd like to see how many people that aren't members are over there today. A lot of days we are just piled in with all kinds of people. So if you're not already a paid member, type in on one. And after you do that, you can go over to AmericanDreamTrading.com. Scroll down about halfway down our landing page. There you'll see a link to our free Discord, where once you in there and you verify your account, you can interact with other paid members of American Dream Trading and ask questions, discuss trades. Again, we're not going to tell you when to buy or sell. We can't do that. We're not licensed financial advisors. So you can discuss trades. There's educational channels in there. Now you are limited what access you have in there. We have well over 100 channels, but each membership level has its set of channels. So obviously as a free member, you're not going to have the same as a diamond member that has everything, correct? So it's two different ends of the spectrum, but there's a lot there. People hang out a long time sometimes in the stock lounge before moving up elsewhere. So check it out, AmericanDreamTrading.com. All right, what else? DK England, thank you. Michael Scher, thank you also for watching. Just wanted to see, if somebody else was out there, so I didn't have to say is anybody out there. This is crazy, Eric. I bought going up, now it wants to come down. Will this thing make up its mind? How can I do trade while I'm talking?
Look, the reason is because if you look at Apple, Apple broke that support, the double support at 213.40, and once it broke that pretty much caused SPY to get heavy as well, because like I was telling you about 5 minutes ago, the 21 and 55 were looking to wanting to cross in the 1 minute, and it was looking bearish, but it totally reversed because Apple broke that crazy support line, which caused SPY to get heavy and got it to drop below that 413.75 area. So now you have it looks like on the 1 minute, you have all the EMAs pretty much downwards, so it's looking bearish now. And in order for it to continue looking that way, we need to stay underneath 413.75 and preferably underneath the 9 EMA. We might even possibly get a retest off that 412.25 if we can break this this stubborn support line, this 413.75.
Hey Eric, look at my screen. Apple's getting heavy. It's going down.
Yeah. Dude, Apple was a perfect Evo trade today. Look at all the way down.
Yeah. Yep. Hopefully you guys rode that. Ride that donkey. I don't have any donkeys here, Eric, but we do trade cattle. Coach has a donkey. I got cows because we trade live cattle here. We trade feeder cattle too. And we trade dead piggies. Oh, look, Dave. Dave's got his hand up. Boomer. What's up, Boomer?
Hey, Mark, this is actually my first question today.
Wow.
What's up with that?
Okay, well, the second one we start charging.
Checks in the mail.
Okay.
So I think you've explained this to me before, but so what? It's about margins again. So I understand the intraday margin is from 9 to close. The maintenance margin and initial margins are after. But my question actually is are you paying the intraday margin and versus the maintenance margin, or
with
you just have to
Webull,
have that amount?
with Webull,
that amount of money in there?
yeah, with Webull, the intraday margin is what you pay from any trade that you enter from 9 a.m. Eastern time through well, it says 4:15 on most of them. We'll just say 4:15. So as long as you're in that trade between 9 a.m. and 4 o'clock, you're paying the less expensive intraday margin, the day margin. Okay?
So you're actually buying it with that money.
Yes. So whatever that number is, with MES, it would be $117.15. You'd have to have in your margin account to buy one contract of MES. Okay.
But you say you have to have a margin available. That's what confuses me. Is it the margin available, or that's what you're actually paying?
Well, yeah, you have to have $117.15 in your account, your margin account, to purchase one contract of MES. Upon exiting that contract, that $117.15 automatically goes back into your margin account, and you can start trading it over again, including any profits that you would have made on that trade. So now you can trade that margin over again, plus your profits that you just made. Now, obviously, if you lose, you get the 117 goes back in, less profits, right?
Lost. Okay.
But yes, and then at night, and after 6 o'clock, then you start paying the overnight margin rate, depending on what your broker calls it. All right. Every broker's different, but yes, Webull. So Webull, you will be paying the overnight margin rate. Maintenance margin rate with Webull, a lot of brokers don't have that. The maintenance margin is what you have to have in your account. If I buy something, say at 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and I'm going to hold it overnight or over the weekend, you have to have at least the maintenance amount in your account to be able to hold that. If you don't have that in there, at the end of the business day, they're going to liquidate that trade, and money will go back in, right? So, and that might not be to your best advantage. So you want to make sure that not only do you have the margin amount available to buy that one contract, but that you have extra buffer, right, in case trade goes against you. Because if your margin account drops too low, you may come up with a margin call, or the broker will liquidate your account before you can totally trash it all the way. It's their option. So, capiche? Understand?
Sí, señor.
Thank you.
Gracias.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mark.
Yes, sir. Hey, NQ's still going down, Eric. Why is that? Because
That's what I was telling you, dude. Well, I didn't want to interrupt you, but a broken hold slightly that 412.25 on the MES, and it went all the way down to 410.50, which is your secondary support there. Now it's still considered heavy. We're still underneath the 9. All the EMAs are showing bearish, and in my opinion, as long as it stays underneath that 412.25, it's going to remain bearish, if you will. Just like right now, it's testing it again. It's been a strong support, and it can go either two ways. It can heavily bounce here and retest that 413.75 again, or it's going to break and hold and retest that double bottom of that 410.50.
Yep.
So we'll see what it wants to do.
Yep, we'll trade it. Miguel over there in the YouTube live chat wants to know, how much do I need to start trading futures after learning this skill? Well, there's the point. When you come into American Dream Trading, we ask that you don't even fund an account until such time that you become proficient in learning and building your skills, however long that takes you, whether it's 1 month, 6 months, a year, 2 years, 10 years, whatever it takes. We all learn at different paces, right? I'm not saying it's going to take you 10 years, but some people pick things up faster than others. We've had people come in and make $1 million the first month. That's a unicorn. That doesn't happen. I was thinking it would be about 10 months for me for the light bulb really went off. And I realized that I understood what I was doing more so, even though I made money my first year. So, yeah, don't even fund account. Don't even think about funding account. You don't need funding account, because once you learn and ask questions, journal, write questions down to ask at a different time, and so on and so forth. Once you've arrived enough to where you feel you got a basic grip of understanding of the main principles, then you can start maybe paper trading. So you don't even need any money for that to paper trade. So there's no reason even to fund an account. You can paper trade for months on end. Make sure that you are able to get in and out of trades. There's usually 4 or 5 ways any broker will have that you can enter and exit a trade. You need to know how to do all those, right? Not only need you to know how to do it on your computer, you need to know how to do it on your phone, on your tablet. In other words, backup devices. You must have a backup device, because what if your computer burns up now, you're in a trade, and you can't exit it? Yes, you can call the broker's 800 number, but, you know, they only have so many phone lines. So if you and 100 other people are called at the same time, odds are you're going to have to wait. And while you're waiting, you could be losing your account because you haven't been able to exit it. So you also have to have a backup system, whether it's a cell phone, tablets, whatever. The more the merrier. And guess what? The desktop, the telephone, and the tablet versions are all a little bit different, so you got to learn to master all of them too, paper trading, right? And so you got to become a master of all of that, because time is money when you're day trading, and if things go against you, you can wreck your account in a matter of seconds. So you want to make sure you're proficient in that too. So you'll paper trade for whatever period of time that only you can determine. But if you come in and fund an account, you're most likely going to say, well, I'm ready, when you're not. And you'll start trading real money, wreck your account in a week, and wonder what the heck happened, right? So the ones that we see come in here and wreck their account, they don't follow coach's rules, nor did they even really show up for training, right? VIP memberships, VIP Gold, and the Diamond memberships, we start training at 4 a.m. through 4 p.m. Eastern Time each and every single day. The Diamond and the Gold memberships actually get Saturday training. So futures is Sunday night through Friday afternoon for VIP, futures VIP. And the regular futures, they do not get the Sunday night training, nor do they get the newsletter either. But so anyway, education is the most important thing about day trading. Wise man said hundreds of years ago, the best investment you can ever make is in your own education. So, and that was Ben Franklin who said that. So if it was good enough a couple hundred years ago, it's still good enough today. And it is the truth. You know, people come in and think, well, I'm going to trade real money and figure it out, and then I'll be able to do this or do that. No, you do your education first, then you learn to trade, right? The real money trading is the last thing in the step of your growth that you'll need to worry about. So it's a great thing about it. You don't have that pressure on you. And if you come in here thinking you're going to, be a millionaire in a week, that ain't going to happen either. So, we've had people come in 30 days become a millionaire, and we've had people been here for 3 years and aren't successful. So you get the whole wide range. So you got to listen to the sound of Coach's voice. Rule number 1. Or number 2, follow all the rules. All of Coach's rules. They're there to help protect your account. Miguel also asked, would I rather trade futures, options, or normal stocks? I've done all of them. They all have their benefits. They all have their advantages and disadvantages. This morning I traded a stock, made $12 a share on it, 200 shares. It was exciting. It actually went from $9 to $189 in a very short period of time. Went up 1,800%. And that would be VAPE, V-A-P-E. I don't know, let's see where it's at now. It's still in the $50 range. It's still up 484% for the day, I believe. Is that what that's saying? It's not even up there anymore. I don't know. Anyway, it was up over 1,800% at one point. So, yes, you can make money trading stocks. You can make money trading penny stocks. We have many, 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 many people who have become millionaires trading nothing but penny stocks. It can be done once you know how to do it, right? Do I trade options? Not anymore. I don't care if I ever trade a stock option the rest of my life. It's all I did for the first 2 years was trade stock options. Did very well. Was very financially successful trading them. I don't have any issue trading them. I can go back and trade them right now. I could jump in and trade right now on options. However, since I learned how to trade futures, I have no desire to trade normal stocks, nor do I have any desire ever again to trade options. Because there's a couple of reasons. Instant cash settlement with futures. You don't get that with stocks and stock options, meaning once I get out of a trade, I can retrade that same money over and over, 10,000 times a day if I can. With stock options, you can only trade your settled cash. So let's just say you have $1,000 in your account and you've traded $750 of it already today. Well, guess what? Once you use that last $250 up, you're done for the day. You got to wait till the next day before you can start trading again. What you'll find generally happens, you'll get in a trade real early. Maybe it don't go so good for you. Well, it is what it is. You're done, right? You used up your settled cash. The next thing you know, there's one going to the moon and you can't do anything about it because you've already used up all your settled cash in your account. So you got to wait till the next day. Futures, you don't have that. The instant I exit a trade, that money is instantly available to retrade, and I can do that all day long. And I also don't have the Greeks to deal with. The Greeks. Now, trading stock options and trading futures, if you invest the same amount of money, generally you're going to make more money trading options. However, it comes with added risk. You have to deal with what they call the Greeks. And all it is just mathematical form. It's math. It's all built into a contract. You'd have to be a Stephen Hawking's kind of guy to be able to explain how they come up with the equations. But anyway, when you get an acceleration of earnings, you get an acceleration of profits. So as the price shoots up real fast, you get accelerated bonus money, right? When it goes down, then you can also get accelerated losses. You don't have any Greeks in the futures. If it goes up $1, you make $1. If it goes down $1, you lose $1, right? If it goes back up $1, now you're back at zero, you got your money back. Trading stock futures, and again, I'm exaggerating here a little bit, but not really. It can drop $1 on you, but you may have to make $3 to get that money back, just to break even. Whereas with futures, if it goes down 1, you lose. If it goes up 1, you gain back, right? So it's like a 1-to-1 kind of thing. So for me, I don't care if I ever trade stock options ever again. They're there if I ever want to. I have zero desire to do it. I love futures. Yes, I'm giving up that acceleration of profits, but I don't care. Now I don't have to worry about acceleration of losses when I'm in the wrong side of the position, right? Because of the way the contracts are written. So they each their own. You should always start out trading stocks. That's where you learn, get your base down. But if you ask me, I'd say, futures. But actually, I'm a firm believer in the educational part of it. It works for me. It works for tens of thousands of others at American Dream Trading. It's repeatable, and you can keep testing it, and every time you can get sort of the same results. I guarantee you're going to be successful? Nope. We can't see whether you want to come in here 12, 14 hours a day to learn. We can't control whether you stay out of trading before you're ready to go. We can't control you clicking your mouse, nor can we control whether you're going to follow Coach's rules. Now, if you can follow Coach's rules and do all the things I just said, you stand a more likelihood chance of being successful, whatever that is. And that doesn't necessarily mean you're going to make $1 million and consider that success. Sometimes people might say, if I just had an extra 10 grand a year to supplement my 9-to-5 job that I hate going to every day, right? That would be glorious, right? And people do that. They start out that way. Our one moderator, she wanted it for coffee and pedicures, manicures, whatever, right? And now look at her, she is just killing it, right? So she didn't sound too confident today, but we know it was just a temporary thing. But anywho, everybody has different goals. So don't fund an account. Come and learn and listen. Get a membership when you're ready to expand your knowledge, because everything you see here is just a tip of the iceberg. Matter of fact, it's the tip of the iceberg. We have so much things here to do it. AmericanDreamTrading.com. Scroll down, you'll see links to the Discord and paid memberships. All right. Hopefully that answered your question. Yeah. All I do is trade futures. Yep, that's true. That's why I love them. Again, each one's got its pros and cons. Just whatever you want. I like it isn't so much the Greeks that I don't miss in trading stock options. Truth be known, it's really the instant settlement of cash, right? So I can keep retrading. I don't have to run out of settled cash. So, all right, what else we got? It's 3:21 in the afternoon.
Hey, Mark, they talked about getting rid of that PDT rule, rumored.
It's not rumored. It's going to happen. It's just a matter of when. They're modifying the rule.
I got you.
Yeah, they're dropping it to 2K instead of 25,000.
Correct.
Oh, okay.
Yep. That doesn't apply to futures anyway. That only
Yeah,
applies
it's
to
like, will you
stock
dip your
options.
toe back in if they do that?
No, I can dip my toe into now if I wanted to.
Oh, I know.
But no, that's not really. I mean, I talk about the Greeks, but I understand how they work, right? I know when to rip the Band-Aid off and get out of a losing trade. It's more of the settled cash thing instantly, which would be accomplished the same way having a regular full margin account with stock options, right? I could do the same thing over there, have instant cash over there too, but you don't have to have any. There's no really any amount that you're required to have in your margin account or in your futures margin account. So you can have $100 in there. It doesn't matter. It doesn't follow the same rules like stock options do. They call it the pattern day trading rule, PTT rule, which means if you have less than $25,000 in your margin account, you are only limited to 3 round-trip trades per 5 business days. So you got to have the settled cash in your account by the end of every day. Better be over 25,000, or you're going to be in trouble. Matter of fact, you do it too many times, you get flagged. They will liquidate your account, write you a check, and say thanks for playing. Try again. Hasta la vista. You can't come back. So if you get kicked out of Webull, you can never get back in Webull, right? So you don't want that to happen. So that is a benefit of the new PDT rule. I have yet to read anything that says when it might take effect. Knowing the government, it'll be a while. But anyway, do I think it's a good thing? It's probably not overall, because that's going to let people with small accounts in more, right? But it's also a benefit because it lets people with small accounts come in. The danger is that you get too many people coming in, rushing in like that, and haven't learned, they had gotten the education. There's just that many more people that can wreck their accounts, right? So you want to get in with a good group like AmericanDreamTrading.com. Get your education on first. Do not get your cart before the horse. Highly recommend it. But you can go over there and grab our free Discord and ask questions all day long, whether it's stock options, futures, crypto, whatever. Head on over there, grab it. It's absolutely free. What else we got here? J-Dog, this is all you do now. Yep. What else we got going on here? Doug also has all the links to our promos over at AmericanDreamTrading.com. All right. Usain Bolt's a runner. All right, darn cricket. All right. Getting the yawns going on here. What else we got? Brandon's in the house. That means troubles are coming. How do you get one of his shirts? Already answered that. All right. Little comments I see right now.
Mark, we've got a new subscriber, GT.
TT?
GT.
GT, congratulations. Welcome to American Dream Trading. I'll give you some applause if I can find the button. I'll give you some Matthew, though.
All right.
I'll give you the Kool-Aid guy. Oh, yeah. All right. Correct answer. Yes, sir. Oh, then we get to Hamster. He gets all excited. We get new members. All right. And, you know.
I love it when a plan comes together.
There you go. There we go. Congratulations. New membership or new Discord member?
I think you subscribe to the YouTube.
Okay.
But we've got the free Discord in there. You can pop in there and come say hi.
Cool. Yes, sir. Do that. Get in there. All right, GT. So, what else we got? All right. All right. No more questions? GT, Robinhood or AMP futures? I don't know what AMP is. AMP's one of another brokers. I use Webull.
It's a futures broker.
Yeah, I use Webull. I've used Trade-Of-8. But Webull's my main broker that I use. Matter of fact, I am getting ready to send some money here to Trade-Of-8 this week, hopefully. Keep saying I'm going to do it. I haven't done it. Doesn't matter what broker you use. They all have their advantages and disadvantages, right? I use Webull myself as my main broker that I use to trade futures. But you use whatever you like. The most important thing is being familiar with that broker's software, how to get in and out of trades, having a backup device to get in and out of the trades, and going from there. Because it doesn't matter what broker you use. If you don't know how to exit a trade properly, or multiple ways of doing it in case one of them doesn't work anymore, being able to exit the trade. So pick whatever one you like. You can get on the interwebs and compare them, compare fees and margin amounts and all that jazz. So we don't tell you which one to get. That's purely up to you. If you already have one and you like where you're at, then there's no real reason to leave, right? Unless their fees are excessive or something like that. So you'll have to check it out. Make sure you grab our free Discord. Thank you. Again, these lives are just the tip of the iceberg because, let's face it, our ultimate goal here, be brutally honest with you, is to get paid members to help you better yourself, better your life, better your family's life, better your community's life, and everybody around you. Do we guarantee you'll be successful? Absolutely not. I can guarantee you 100% failure. That I can do. What? You can guarantee we'll fail? Well, I can if you do one thing, and that's not follow coach's
Don't follow
rules.
coach's rules.
There you go. If you don't follow
Coach
coach's
has
rules.
rules?
Yeah. I'm glad you asked. Coach, do you have
What those
rules?
could be, Mark.
I don't know. Let's let Coach tell you about them.
Some of the rules. Okay, somebody, perfect question. You're asking the right questions. I like it already. I'm new here. What are the rules? That's what I'm talking about. So again, right, some of the most basic rules so I can help you guys. Think about this. Stop losses on each and every trade. What does that do? Keeps you from losing your accounts, right? Not hard. Paper trade only when you're a new trader. It makes sure you're not blowing up your accounts. You're not obviously ready for this, am I right? Think about it. Every rule I have is not make money, it's keep your money. Don't trade in the first 3 minutes or the last 8 minutes of the day. It's the hardest time of the day. I've been doing this 33 years. It's very hard. I get chopped up all the time when I'm like, ooh, it looks good. Oh, it looks good. Oh, I'm going to do it again. Oh, stop. I'm doing it to protect you, right? If you're a new trader, don't trade in the first 30 minutes because it is the most volatile, right? Until time, right till we get the shift change when volume comes in again at 10 o'clock. Because why? The very beginning is like this. Yo, 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 yo. Typically, in that after the first 30 minutes, it will try to decide which way do I want to go today. I'm avoiding you getting wrecked, right? Last hour of the day is power hour, high volume, hedge fund managers. making the things happen, trying to get markets to move the way that they want. I'm telling you to stay out of it. So if you're like, well, I keep getting burned up, why are you doing it? Right? Journal. It's for your own mental strength so that you can see what you are doing on a daily, consistent basis. That's all it is for. Did I trade it right or did I trade it wrong? What should I have done? What could I do better? That is what it's for, right? It's your homework every day. You guys can go back and review your trades and go over your journal and what should I have done right there and why did that not work out? It will help you, right? You're strengthening your brain and you're getting rid of your own stuff. Small position sizes. I say that because usually when you go in too large, your emotions take over, you're not trading robotically, you're not trading the trades, you'll end up blowing up your accounts, right? That's when we make a lot of mental mistakes, is all the difference was we're going in too big. Let the runners run and stop out the losers. Again, notice the stop part is the most important. Stop out the losers so you don't continue to lose money. If you find yourself in these bleed out sessions, oh, I hope. Oh, it's going to come back. Oh, we'll see. Oh, it's coming down to support. Oh, it broke that support. Maybe this next, oh, stop. Draw a line in the sand. Use the stop. And then when you guys go green, right? You're like, oh, I'm up 100. I'm taking that. That's my daily. That's what I told myself. That's what I told myself. If I can make 100, I'm going to take that. It could have turned into 2,000. Why are you taking 100? Let the runners run. I notice I never said take all the runners off the table. Never said that. I've never said that in my life. We use the shedding technique. We collect as it goes. We take off as it goes because that way we are guaranteeing locking in realized profits. Remember, nothing is realized until you actually click, right, the sell button. All these rules are in place, ladies and gentlemen. They're there to help you. If you can't do these very basic things we talk about, right, how are you going to advance? Stop saying, woe is me. Stop saying, I don't get it. Stop saying, I'm not a good trader. I guess I'm never going to get it. Yeah. Because you can't follow my basic rules. They're there for a reason. Again, follow the freaking rules, right? And listen, I know when I get on you guys, you know, I don't get to sell anything and I don't get to make any money. And it's just, I don't care. I need you guys to understand so that you guys can get ahead in life. This is what we're doing this for, right? So when I'm in this mode, right? And again, like, oh, I'm not listening to any of this. You need to listen to all this. This is where the secret sauce, this is the golden nuggets, not the coach, just call out that runner. That isn't going to do you any good, right? It doesn't matter. There's 8 million people in this room. We could call out stuff all day long. You could just hear us shouting stuff. That isn't going to help anybody. If you don't know what to do with it, what good does it matter if one is up or one is down? That means nothing to anybody if you don't know how to handle it. You might get lucky and catch a momentum, and you're like, oh, I'm a great trader, and you just keep getting out a million times. It's because it's been going in the same direction all damn day, right? Can you duplicate it? Can you recreate the process every day consistently? This is all about consistency, okay?
There you go. Coach's rules. Easy to understand. Hard to make ourselves follow them, like anything else. So, anyway, those are his rules. You need to follow them each and every day. And that helps you preserve your account. What you lose today, you cannot trade tomorrow. So, follow those rules. Those who fail usually have broken all them rules and continue to break them on a regular basis. All right. So anyway, GT, join the Discord, get over there, and you can ask questions, interact with other American Dream Trading members in our free Discord. You can ask questions, etc. We also have our YouTube channel, American Dream Trading. There's over 2,000 absolutely free videos there you can watch. I would highly recommend that you go to the tab inside of the YouTube channel where they're grouped by topic and start watching the 2-minute EWO trading strategy of coaches. And that way you can learn a little bit more and you can start asking questions. So anyhow, check that out right now. We got ES is just stuck in this channel. Eric and his dumb ES. I tell you what, I don't know. I like my NQ. What's NQ doing? Anything? NQ's stuck in a channel too. Oh well. It may be a flat, end up being flat, not getting excited today. Hasn't really left this channel. It's kind of flat right now, so I wouldn't expect a whole lot, but you never know. That's why Coach tells us to stay out of power hour. You never know what's going to happen. Like I say, shoot to the moon or pull back real hard, whatever, right? So be careful. If you're not an experienced trader, you should not be. You should be done trading for the day. All right. Any other questions? All right, GT. Yeah, there's a lot of videos in there you can watch just for free. J-Dog, he says he's going to have to start ordering 30 Brinks trucks. Wow, that's a lot. How much each Brink truck hold? I bet a lot of money. All right. Anywho, make sure you're clicking that thumbs up button. And the markets are kind of flat, going up and down in this channel. You'd have to learn the channel trade to be able to take care of it. What's Apple doing, Eric? Anything? Or did you leave, Eric? He took his money and left, didn't he? See how he is? See how he is? He's not even here anymore. What's up with that? Speaking of not being here anymore, I think we're going to wrap this up for today. We're going to call it a day. I'm not getting that many questions anyway today. I am sleepy. I am tired. My brain is fried. I've been up trading, literally trading, since about 2:45 this morning. I was up at 2, but time I shuffle around and do all the things I do in a morning routine and got going, it was almost, I don't know, between 2:30, 2:45, somewhere in that neighborhood. I started trading. I've been trading NQ all day. Had a very good day with it, actually. Right now, not so much, but and even then, it had its moments of like watching the paint dry type of stuff. So, anyhow, other than that, anybody else got any questions? Now's the time to ask them. Your questions make the show more interesting than listening to me babble on about nothing. Questions? Going once? Type them in there if you have one. See what you got. All right. Ken says he didn't hear anything. I don't know if that's when we was playing the video or what. I'm going to guess that's what that meant. All right. Probably. Did you? So. All right. I think we're going to call it a day. It's about 20 minutes early, but I is tired. I'm just fried. I had a very good day today. Didn't quite get my...
Great show, like always, Mark. And thank you for all the knowledge that you share with us.
Well, there you go, Esteban. How'd you end up today?
Pretty good. It's always a good day. With all the training that we get here in American Dream Trading, it helps us navigate the system. So it's always a good day.
Good.
Esteban, how you gonna ease in there at the end of the day? I know where you've been at though.
Yeah.
He's been over there trading. That's what he's been doing, boy. He's been over there trading stocks.
That's what I heard.
We heard him all day.
Yeah, that's what I heard. He was trading Tesla. Trading Tesla.
Hold on. I've been trading futures, but I'm swing trading Tesla.
Okay. All right.
Hey, I'm not doing like all the other ones that come and take our money and then go somewhere else back to the stocks. No, I'm doing my little thing on Tesla. Don't get me wrong, but I'm trading futures.
And see, that's one of the things Coach teaches us. He teaches day trading, swing trading, long-term investing, dividend investing, income investing, long-term investing, investing towards our retirement. There's just, if it can be taught on, if there's an investment vehicle out there, Coach educates us on how to use all these different things, right? And as we progress through our career, we may not be doing all of them now, but over time, we'll incorporate them into our trading regimen, right? So
Absolutely.
You're doing futures and you're doing swing trading. That's the best of both worlds. I don't swing trade. I just day trade. So if I don't show up for work tomorrow, I don't make any money, right? We have other members like you that are swing trading. We have members that are long-term investors that buy and hold, using Coach's buy and hold strategies and things, right? How to increase their profits, and they make money when they're sleeping, right? We got this old guy in here. I don't know if he's still in here now. Yeah, he's still in here. This old boomer guy. He's Moses' cousin. He's so old. He's a long-term investor, and he does swing trading. He does day trading, right? He invests for income. He does it all. He's a very well-rounded trader, investor. I would say he's more of an investor because he's buying more long-term, but he's also well-rounded in all the other things as he's learning them. And a lot of those new things he learned here at American Dream Trading. So even old dogs like myself and Dave, I didn't start day trading till I was 60. There you go, right? No experience day trading. Took I traded options and stocks and options the first 2 years. And then I've taken a $700 account with the knowledge that I acquired over that time period and been trading futures exclusively with that $700 account, which I have grown quite substantially. Added a few zeros to the end of it. So done very well on that. Just using the same principles that Coach taught all of us, in stocks and stock options. Same principles, the same rules apply trading futures as they do trading stocks and stock options. There's not a separate set of rules. If you can't follow Coach's rules, which you just watched that video on, then you have no business trading, because before you know, you're going to wake up one day and you're going to be broke. So, anywho, glad you could be here. We are here live 3 times daily. Coach is live from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. I'm live from 2 to 4 p.m. And we have the aftermarket show, which starts at 5 p.m. this evening over on our YouTube channel, American Dream Trading, right? Also, we have this Friday is our 3rd year anniversary extravaganza show. That'll be Friday starting at 9 a.m. You won't want to miss it. There may be some giveaways, some prizes. Might be monetary given away. You might be giving away cold hard cash. Seen him do that. Membership, or maybe some prices on memberships. I don't know. He hasn't told us what he's going to do yet. So we might have some special promotions, whatever. Got to show up. Got to be there to participate. After the fact, it'll probably be too late. A lot of these things will only be good during the during the anniversary show. Look forward to that Friday. Mark that on your calendars now. 9 a.m. Eastern Time, Friday, live on all the social medias, and for our paid members on the live Zoom call. Keith, yes, sir.
And for those that just join in, from my experience, every time we have one of these big events, Coach just gives the farm away. So take advantage of that. Join our ADT community and learn how to trade, learn the rules, and make some money.
Yep. Don't know what he's going to do yet, so show up. Keither says, thanks, Mark. Learned that maintenance margin is the same as intraday. Well, it's not. They are different. Maintenance margin is what you have to pay if you're already in the trade during the day. It is higher. It's not as high as overnight margin, right? Maintenance means you're maintaining what the trade you already have. It may be $1,000 to buy it during the day, but you're going to need $15,000 or $20,000 to hold it overnight. And that's all spelled out by each broker. Some brokers don't have that. They only have intraday and overnight margin amounts, so they're all a little bit different. Weeble's got 3. They have the intraday, and if you hold it past, 5 p.m. at night, then you're going to pay. You have to have the maintenance margin amount in there. If you enter a new trade after 5 p.m., in other words, after 6 p.m., then you pay the overnight margin. So Webull breaks theirs down into 3 categories. Some don't. Some only have 2. You have to check with the individual broker. But anything you hold overnight, you're going to have a major maintenance margin, which is a lot higher. And it's probably going to be at least 5 times higher that you have to have in your account to keep that trade alive. So, all right, great. Thank you for being here. Make sure anybody you come in contact for the rest of the day that you would be a positive, uplifting force while you're in their presence, because you never know what's behind somebody's smile. You may be that last-ditch hope of encouraging somebody and not even know it. So don't always think it's because somebody's smiling at you and things are all okay. So always try to be that positive influence. Vitamin American Dream Trading. Have them check us out. Over on all the social media networks. You can go over to our YouTube channel, American Dream Trading. There's over 2,000 absolutely free training videos that you can look at over there. Also, our website, americandreamtrading.com. Grab that free Discord and those membership deals there also. So I thank you all for being here. We will see you same time, same bat channel tomorrow. Goodbye.